Alright fam, this is part 3 of my series, The Logician here, back with more hot science and true knowledge. So, the universally attractive man combines the best traits of both a nice guy and a thug or a bad boy, while simultaneously leaving the worst traits of both of those characters behind. And combined with all of this is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which makes him an authoritative figure. So there are certain ways a man can display authority. Number one is, first of all, the basic level is posture. Okay, on a physical level, how our bodies move and our posture and our facial expression expresses how we feel on the inside. For example, a depressed person looks a certain way. Shoulders hunched over, facial expression drooping, head down. But if you tell a depressed person to put a smile on their face, a big grin, right, and to open their eyes real wide, and to put their chin up and to sit and to stand up straight and put their shoulders back, it's hard for them to feel depressed, because your emotions and your physical body are connected via your nervous system. So when you stand up straight, nice and tall, with your shoulders square, not necessarily back, but square, and back a little bit, and your chin level to the ground. Okay, this is the posture of authority, and women respond to it subconsciously. Everybody does, actually, because subconsciously you are displaying that you have, on a physical level, through your physical body, you are displaying that on the inside, in your inner being and in your mind, you feel and you are an authoritative person, authoritative figure. A lot of nice guys, nerds and stuff like that have weak postures. So you guys got to learn to have a stronger posture, stronger stance. Okay, stand up straight, like I said, with your chin up, with your neck, with your head up, chin level to the ground, back straight, with your feet about shoulder width apart, with your hands straight down. Okay, if you generally stand, just stand like that and see how it feels. And then stand how you've seen some of these bad boys and thugs stand and see how that feels. Leaning over, looking around. You'll feel more powerful. You'll feel authoritative, and you'll begin to exude that type of energy in your aura. Another thing, like I said, that wisdom is about taking information and applying and being able to apply it to the real world. Okay, that's where you have understanding. So a lot of you guys are saying, well, I got a degree, I'm a smart guy, women don't like that. Women like these thugs and they're idiots. Well, it's not necessarily true. Yeah, these guys might be idiots, but they're not all ignorant. Okay, thugs or bad boys usually have a type of knowledge too, and it's called street, street knowledge, street smarts. So they kind of understand how to move and how to operate, outside of society's normative institutions. They kind of know how to talk the talk, they kind of know the lingo, the attitude to have in order to deal with people out on the street. Now, the reason this is more attractive to women than just a guy with a degree with a bunch of facts in his head is because we live in the real world. We don't live in a textbook. You have to communicate and deal with people on a real level. Like a lot of you guys know about comic books and stuff like that. That's cool. If you're into computers or whatever, man, that's cool. But you have to learn how to connect the information that you have in your head with what's going on in the real world. For example, something simple like a comic book like X-Men with Magneto. If you're a big Magneto fan, you can easily connect that to the outside world, because we all emit electromagnetic fields. If you're into computers, you can easily connect, the fact that you like programming on the side or something like that to the real world, because everything is run by, computer programs. So you have to learn to become worldly and cultured and learn whatever you're into Learn about how that stuff affects the real world and how it affects people on a personal level. Because then you can explain to a woman, you make yourself the authority in that subject by you can explain to her just in light conversation about, you know, how what you're interested in would affect her as a person, as a human being. This now you have both sides of the coin. You got the information, the higher level information from your degree or whatever hobby you're into. And you have street smarts because you understand how it relates to everyday life. But some of you nice guys are so freaking far removed from what's going on in the real world, you know, you don't have that. So you once again, you've taken yourself beyond a nice guy and a thug or bad boy by taking your information and combining it with the real world, or the streets, so to speak. You are now in a position of authority, like the university attractive man. So your position and information being posture, information being connected with the real world. Also, smile. Now, women love a smile, man. Women love a smile. A lot of these bad boys or whatever act hard or whatever, but they smile when they first talking to a woman. They trust me. A big juicy smile, man. Women love that, man, because what it does is it shows that, number one, you're on a subconscious level. It shows that, number one, you're friendly. Number two, it shows that you're secure with yourself, that you're smiling at her, and you're inviting her to smile back. And it feels good. Everybody likes a smile. Subconsciously, we just respond to, smiles in a good way. So take your bitterness aside and bury that crap and learn how to smile at women. And you can practice this, man. You go to the mall, and when you see beautiful women, smile at them. Just smile and look away and just keep going. Okay, then you'll attract their attention. Okay, so you go to a mall or a park or something like that, and you see a beautiful woman, you smile at her, and you just practice like that. You don't have to go say nothing to her. This will begin to build your confidence. Another thing that you can do is to acquire the traits of the university attractive man is you have to learn to stop responding to her emotion, to a woman's emotions. Okay? You have to completely re-engineer your consciousness and understand the fact that romance and being a gentleman have nothing to do with attraction. So let's say you got this, let's just say a lot of you guys are in the friend zone, right? You're in the friend zone. Okay. What you do is this. If you had it, alright, see me on the next video.